All right, all right. Listen, every time I see this damn theme song, I want to just go ahead and watch Moesha or something. You know what I'm saying? Mo to the, eat to the, mo to the, eat to the.
I
Okay.
did every time.
What's on, you guys? Welcome to my house. Now, y'all know, welcome to the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Now, y'all know when y'all over at Josiah's World TV house, you're going to get some graphics and also a fun shade, okay? No shade is off limits when it comes to this panel. Now, before we actually get into the video, your real will not be making it tonight, unfortunately. And then also, T will become Terrence, giving you the real T will be coming in later into the episode. Hey, Sakina. Hey, Scotty. Hey, Reggie. Oh, yeah, and welcome back, special guest Reggie, okay? First episode. He's back. Hey, and hey, Really B. How y'all doing on this beautiful Tuesday?
Hey. It's so nice to be in your den, honey.
We're gonna be in your den next week. We're gonna be in your den next week, honey.
Yes. Grab you a glass of champagne. Y'all sit down, grab y'all choice of leisure. You know it's gonna be nothing but some laughs, some shades, some reads. You already know how it is at the restaurant.
And I'm on go. I'm on go tonight.
Oh Lord.
You always on go. It's not just tonight. You always on go.
That's why I already got my daiquiri ready for
I'm gonna have to listen.
Let's have some chlorophyll water. That's
I'm gonna just sit back and let it be handled. I got some other meds, but we ain't gonna talk about that. If y'all hear me choking.
Well, I'm trying to finish off the rest of my 1800, so I'm gonna be lit for this.
I guess I'm an alcoholic child because I would have finished that out in 2 days. But anyway,
I know I would have.
Yes. Okay, guys. So I'm so glad that everybody is here. Before we actually get into the video, make sure you all hit that like button, and also it brings more people into the video. Now, as you already know, the Whether You Like It or Not panel is rotating on us each week. So this is my week to host the panel, and then next week we'll be at Really B's house. Okay, child, we don't know what she's gonna let us in with. I'm so excited though. You know what I'm saying? You might get some shade, you might get some laughs.
I'm gonna have to set up the velvet rope for my VIP section.
There you go. Come on, VIP section. Come on, VIP section.
You know.
So. Y'all, can't y'all believe that we are Basketball Wives is back? These bitches are back. Okay.
And I was fairly pleased with last night's episode. I was pleased.
I was pleased.
I was too. It was a pretty good episode.
It was a cute little.
Y'all know I'm the novice to the group, so I could jump in because I don't know none of these hoes. Y'all know them already. I don't know these hoes. So.
Oh really? I'm shocked to learn it.
You don't know the history.
My first season watching Basketball Wives was the season OG came on, that first season. So that was
wow.
Oh, really?
Right.
Oh. So then some of those iconic arguments wasn't even iconic to you because you didn't even know how deep it went.
Exactly. So people was cussing me out, and I was like, y'all want me to be mad about something I don't know nothing about. Y'all bring it up season 2. I wasn't there. I don't know.
I'm surprised I even kept up with it after the whole OG situation. I'm surprised, just like Josiah said, that we are back at it again with Basketball Wives. And just know that I'm keeping up with this shit at this point because of y'all. Because I would not
and I think the only reason why I came back to Basketball Wives was because of y'all. Because I left them hoes in mid-season last year. I said, fuck this.
The only reason why I'm watching again is because Evelyn is gone. So therefore I'm back.
Yeah.
All right now.
Sakina is gonna be after me, right? It's me and then Sakina.
Oh no, I'm last.
No,
so I'm
it's Yarel.
Oh no, it's me and Yarel.
Yeah, Sakina last.
They saved the baby for last. The one, the little scary hole.
Not the New Orleans accent. Okay, so I know some of you guys are asking what show are we talking about first. We're going to talk about Basketball Wives first, okay? Now, before we actually get into it, I wanted to kind of show y'all the promo portion because I know that a lot of people are not really watching Basketball Wives like that. But guess what? You need to watch it. So
Them
this
ratings
is the
came
new
out
tag
today.
of Basketball Wives. Okay, we're gonna start from the right to the left. You got Brooke Bailey. What's that little girl name? Duffy. You got Duffy. Brandi Maxwell. Front and center, the OG Jackie Christie. Malaysia
The only one that matters.
Angel Brinks. Jennifer Williams and British Williams. Okay.
So Shaunie not even on the damn promo?
Well,
thank God.
Good. Right.
No, I mean I'm just asking that. Calm down.
So really be Shaunie.
She's not. She's a limited person.
She will be popping.
Yeah, I knew her role had been reduced. Yeah.
You know, she's the head madam girl, so she'll be checking in with the girls every now and then. Okay, we might not see her to episode 5, but child, she done went to Houston, down here to Houston. She married a pastor. She's a preacher wife. She done changed. Okay, she's a new woman.
I hope I run into her one day.
Okay, get it together, Shanti. Get your life together. Okay.
You need to get that nose together. It don't look finished. Yes, T is running late tonight. He will be here later. He will be here later on in an episode. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to our tweets of the week for Basketball.
Maybe them hoes been going at it on Twitter.
People have been going in on Twitter like crazy. So the first tweet says that when you fall out with someone that you've been friends with for so long, it's a different type of hurt. It's so unfortunate to see two longtime friends fall out that way. Do y'all agree?
It is.
Let me tell you, that's one of the most heartbreaking things about this season. When I found out that they was not friends anymore, that shit was sad. First of all, I'm sad in real life for anybody that I know that been friends with somebody for that long. You can ask Scotty. I'd be like, they've been friends too long for that shit.
He lying.
Well, can I say something?
He lying. He lying. I'm gonna tell you why he lying after really be get her point across, but he lying. I'm gonna tell y'all why.
I don't know if I'm sad or not because I don't know what happened. Like, I guess they're gonna build up to that, but I did, again, I'm new, but I definitely picked up on the fact that the two of them were really good friends. They were really close for a long time. So I need to know what happened because they neither one of them say nothing yet. Both of them acting like they're trying to keep it on the hush hush, but I need to know what the hell happened.
Well, let me tell y'all why he lying. Reggie lying his ass off because it's a friendship of mine that fell apart, and I was friends with that person for a long time, and he was glad it was over. So no, he's not sad. Friendships in.
I wasn't sad about that because first of all, I had issues with that bitch too. And so of course not. I was not sad to see that person go. So yes, and so with that being said, I am still being truthful because he didn't prove anything. And secondly, he's a liar. I just feel like they keeping it. I respect the fact that they keeping it hush hush because of the fact that they've been friends for so long. Y'all don't need y'all business out there like that.
Clearly, something was because it was to the point. According to Tammy, allegedly, sisters was clearly kicking. Okay, that was what Tammy said back in season 4 of Basketball Wives.
Child, don't listen to that shit.
Every pair of females that's close.
I know.
They always do that, yes. And I actually do hate that. It's like, damn, two women can't be friends without looking each other down.
Right. I do have a theory, but we'll go ahead and deep dive. We'll do a deep dive into the breakdown of a relationship later on.
I have a theory for that as well.
Okay.
I would love to hear it. It's probably the same theory everybody else got. I think we all think the same thing, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and go to the next tweet here. So the next tweet said, why would she speak to you? Why would she know about your dad passing? Y'all haven't seen or spoken to each other in 3 years. Don't piss me off, Brandi. Now, a lot of people have been dragging Brandi on social media.
I agree.
because people felt as if Brandi was doing the absolute most, and Malaysia did not know of. They feel like that Malaysia genuinely did not know of her passing, her dad's passing. Did y'all have any
I
comments
don't.
on that?
I feel like this just
Look
because you ain't been
at
just because you ain't been friends with somebody in 3 years, that don't mean you wouldn't know that they dad passed. I mean, you would still know because there's people that I'm not friends with, and I knew that some of their relatives had passed away.
Yeah. I find it
So
very hard to believe as well.
I
I
find it
find
hard
it
to believe.
because I think that although I understand the logic what y'all are saying, I get that and that's valid. But I mean, she said that she found out the girl had COVID through social media. Like they just clearly people aren't telling her what's going on with Brandi. Or knowing Malaysia, she probably made it clear that she doesn't want people to talk to her. I don't want to know what's going on with Brandi. Don't bring me no Brandi news. Don't say shit to me. Like I feel like she did that. So probably ain't nobody telling her shit.
But a dad,
I mean, but if she could find out, but I feel like if she could find out about the COVID shit on social media, she could have known about Brandy's dad dying on social media because that was I knew her fucking dad died. Why? Because it was on social media. So I mean, that's where I have the hard time with it. I mean, if you could find
I'm
out about the
50
COVID shit on
50.
social media,
yeah, I could see the 50-50. I'm not mad at people for seeing the other side of it.
Yeah, because
it has.
regardless of the fact, you cannot tell me that I did not know. Like, I don't care what the facts are, but the facts also are after 15 years of friendship and I was giving you fertility shots in your ass. I don't know. I was just being real. They was
Well, let me
that
ask y'all a
close.
question. Y'all know better than I do. Do y'all think that Malaysia is that petty?
Yes,
Yes.
Malaysia does. When it comes to
Okay,
Malaysia, she is very headstrong, and sometimes I know, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of both Malaysia nor Brandi, but I feel like that Malaysia can be extremely headstrong, and like, yeah, sis don't really like opening up, or she has that pettiness because I have done that before. I have fallen out with a friend. I've been extremely petty. I won't even speak to them, talk to them, So, yeah. Okay, let's do our last tweet, and then we'll go ahead and get into the show. So, the last tweet said Brandi and Shaunie always had a rough past because Brandi was the only one who actually called Shaunie's out behavior. Now, let me ask you guys this question. Were you all shocked when you saw Brandi and Shaunie had that sit down? Like, were y'all like, oh, okay,
No.
down here?
I wasn't shocked because I noticed that Brandi and Shaunie started following each other not too long ago. So I knew that they were cool. But that's another thing that's crazy to me. Shaunie knew that her dad died, but Malaysia didn't. Okay.
Well, they always listen. That beat between Shaunie and Brandi will be my favorite moment. Thank you for your services. One of my favorites. Okay.
And let's be real, people tried to act like Brandi left with her tail tucked, but the only reason why she didn't act in normal Brandi fashion is because she didn't know what other damage she could have done. You feel me? So she was like, let me just walk away from this shit before I have to smash this bitch face in.
And that's what drew me to Brandi in the first place. Cause I like people to get into a group and ain't scary. Like, Shaunie, girl, fuck you. You think I'm supposed to kiss your ass because you the executive producer? And girl, no, because if you want to be in the mix, bitch, you're gonna be scrambled. So understand that. I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say, and I'm not gonna walk on eggshells when it come down to you. And that's what I was like, oh my gosh, I love her. I mean, I loved her before then, but that really sealed the deal because I always go, that's why I went up for OG too. Cause like y'all bitches ain't about to be trying to punk or sun me. Like, nah, fuck all y'all.
And see, that's how Malaysia personality was when she first came, when everything first started. You know what I'm saying? She had that personality. She was trying to be cordial with everybody. She was to herself. You know what I'm saying? Every bitch that she fucked with real tight that came on the show was a bitch she been friends with for 10 plus or whatever the case was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
Bambi.
yeah, Bambi and Brandi. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm sorry. We still. I'm gonna let you run your shit because I got so much shit to say about Malaysia.
Yes, and Reggie, we will get to that. I'm about to go ahead and start the show off with not Brandy's, Jackie's wedding, and then we'll go ahead and provide our commentary throughout the remainder of the episode. Because I know you want to go in. I just want to let you know.
It's fine. It's fine. I just, I had to put that out there because
I understand. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and get it popping. So
bitch always want to show her ass every time she come up here, child. But go ahead, Josiah. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I would never invite this hood person up here.
Y'all, let's keep it.
The only reason why we know him is through you, sir.
It's always really B that always wants to be seen and heard, child. I thought I was talking to Reggie, honey.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, y'all. Hey, boo.
Has joined us. Hey, y'all. How are you doing?
Y'all?
I've been backstage for a minute. I was just waiting to be recognized, but y'all know Mojo Jojo shady. So it is.
I know. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't be looking at the bottom. I don't, because Really B and Reggie was sitting back there, and I didn't even know they was down there.
Right. I had to
For real, no shade. It's not no shade towards you, okay? I didn't say. I was like, oh, let me add y'all. Okay.
Well, welcome.
Welcome to the house. I'm very
glad
surprised
to see you.
Right.
But anyways, we're just talking. We just actually getting started on basketball wise. I'm talking about Jackie's wedding.
Sir. I was backstage. I heard everything.
Okay.
Praise God.
So petty.
Okay. Let's move it along.
Oh,
all right, thank God.
He's so petty.
Now, y'all, we got in Josiah's living room. It is his party. Let him handle it.
I didn't.
And they are throwing tomatoes
already.
Okay, so Jackie. Okay, let's move along. Jackie and Doug, has always kept up the tradition of getting married every year. Every year they're getting married. So now this is their 26th wedding that they had. Now Shaunie calls Jackie to tell her that she would not be able to make it. She's stuck at the airport. But we see all the LA girls reunite for so many years. And of course, that Brandi and Malaysia are no longer close. So now, what really surprised me, you guys, was Miss Jennifer, or Penifer, what I call her, sitting next to Malaysia at the wedding. That was like the last person I was thinking, that I thought I was going to sit next to Malaysia. And Jennifer asked me, like, what's going on with you and Brandi? Because Malaysia actually walks in, and the girls just ignore her because Duffy, Angel, Brooke Bailey, they just act like she didn't even exist when she walked in. Malaysia sat on the
Well, she walked in stank. She walked in stank now.
True. So, when she asked her, when she asked Malaysia was like, no, it's no beef. We just don't talk. So in a green screen interview, Brandi said that she's known Malaysia for about 15 years, and they used to be very, very close until they fell out. So it's just really weird seeing the energy on this first scene. What are y'all thoughts on that? That first scene of Jackie's wedding and the ladies not speaking to each other.
That's what normally happens when you ain't talked to somebody in a long time, or when you finally see them in person. It's so weird. Like, it's weird because I experienced something like that about 3 years ago when we was talking about this very person that me and Reggie just got done speaking about when we first started. I had not seen this person. What the fuck wrong with Red? What the fuck wrong with you, child?
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
But anyway, I had not talked to this because this was 2019. So I had not seen this person since 2014, and I had not talked to them since 2016. So when I seen them in person, it was awkward because you really don't know what to say to a person that you have fallen out with and all of this other stuff. And when you finally see them in person, you really don't know. And when we finally seen each other in person, it was so odd, and it was clearly sad that we were friends for that long period of time. And now we see each other after so long, and it's like we never knew each other. That is sad. You know what I mean? So with Brandi and Malaysia not seeing each other for 3 years, and when they finally see each other, that has to be like a weird thing for both of them.
Yeah,
and some people may be more hurt than others. Go ahead, Sakina.
I was shocked. Well, I ain't gonna say I was that shocked that they didn't speak, because I was looking on their Instagrams, and this was like a year ago, maybe like a year, 2 years ago. I stumbled upon Brandi's page, and then I was like, oh, I wonder if her and Malaysia's still friends. And I didn't see like any activity between the two of them. And I was like, oh, I don't know if they friends or not. I don't really think so. So to find out that they're not friends on the show, I was not that shocked, but it was just how Malaysia was going about it when Jennifer was asking her, are they okay? Like, yeah, there's no beef. Like, you was trying to downplay the friendship when Jennifer was addressing her as your best friend. Girl, you pulled up to the event in one of them damn seasons with a damn jogger set talking about thou shalt not disrespect my best friend and some shit. Girl, let's not downplay the relationship.
That's the part I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that she tried to downplay. Listen, don't pretend like we weren't friends or we weren't as close as we were just because we're not cool anymore. Now that part I did not like.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If I'm being very honest, Malaysia has kind of turned me off since season 5 of Basketball Wives LA. I don't know if you guys remember the first half of the season when Duffy was brought on, and Brandi.
I remember.
I could kind of see the beginning of the fallout between. Well, especially Duffy and Malaysia. But Malaysia came in, and that was that scene where you saw Milan, Miles, Zell, Swag, and Malaysia was getting into it with Angel at that time over the previous season regarding the betting stuff, right? Regarding her outfit for her betting line. And baby Malaysia had that attitude, child. She came in and her attitude was so off-putting. She was over it. She had that sideways crooked wig on. And then of course she did a grand exit. So I could kind of see like how Malaysia was from season 5, even before people start seeing her like, what the hell? Because Malaysia has always had, especially since then, like a bad attitude, or like Scotty said, like she come in that walk, her walk and her exit gives you all the attitude. Like she's that type of friend in the group where you can feel the energy. I'm like, girl, just go home. Just go home at this point, sis. You killing the vibe. Go home.
Look, but she people when shit not going right. Because I'm like that too. If I feel, baby, I know the energy gonna be off. Bitch, let me pack my shit. Let me go ahead, because I'm about to bring this whole motherfucker down with my attitude. Let me just go ahead and go home, because no me on.
And plus, if I know my attitude ain't on point, I am not coming.
Good.
Don't even ask.
I just learned that in 2021, but that's another story, child.
With Scotty or with you?
No, not with Scotty. No, like just in life, like in general, in my real life.
I appreciate Scotty being self-aware enough to know.
And I wish you would be self-aware to know that you always coming for me. You want to be the villain when I drag your ass by the braids. Just keep on coming for me.
I'm giving you accolades. Damn.
Just keep coming for me. Keep coming for me, sweetheart.
Rude.
Y'all, do you have any commentary regarding this scene?
The only commentary that I have is I ain't with the bull, and they not finna sit here and shit on the plate and tell me that it's soft serve ice cream. That's what we not finna do. What I'm gonna need for them to do is we need to sit here and tell what the real is. Because they're not. For those who haven't watched Basketball Wives, you may not know why. The Crimson Chin and I'm not even. And Brandi, we know why they fell out. But if you have been watching, you don't know. And the reason that they fell out is because the Crimson Chin decided she wanted to be a do girl for Shaunie and wanted to sit here and switch up and sell her friend up the river, but they don't want to sit here and talk about that. So we sitting here dancing around the topic when we should just tell what it is. So until they do that, I ain't got too much of a fuck to give. And also, I am so glad that we go get Master Splint for just one more episode. Praise the Lord, hallelujah, all that good jazz, because I ain't got her to do. All right, that's it.
Yeah, it did that, and that definitely does play a part in it. Season 6 that definitely plays a part in the falling out, because I've been really sitting out, y'all. I don't judge me like I'm crazy, but I've really been sitting here thinking, how the hell they fell out? But when I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, it was little stuff that kind of happened, and then we seen how Malaysia completely switched up from in season 7 and 8, and even the house, when the girls was in the house. Yes,
let me say this.
Oh, go ahead.
When it come down to it, because it's not that I don't like Malaysia, because she was one of my favorites, and I just can't say that I can't flat out stand her, even though she did switch up. I'm sorry, that's just how I see it. She switched up, but I don't think that she a bad person. Sometimes when people is in certain situations, you never know what make people do some of the shit that they be done did. I don't have kids, but I know if I did have kids, I would definitely be a dog eat dog motherfucker. And, I just feel like she needed to do what she needed to do to secure her job for her. Just being real, it's fucked up. Would I have done it? I mean, no, but again, I'm not in her position again. So I don't know what that was about. But she did switch up. I just feel like Brandi won't say what it was because she don't want to make Malaysia look bad. But I'm just trying to figure out, what is a situation that's so bad that you can sit on a bitch lap who spread around that your kids was dirty, and you could sit next to a bitch who you threw a table at, but you can't talk to your best friend of 15 years to.
Let's remind them.
And
the kids.
And I just want to say one thing, because Reggie I was going to say it, but he sort of kind of beat me there, is we know why Malaysia switched up, because she needs the money. Now, what's going on between her and her baby daddy ain't none of our business. But what I will say is this. If you are truly friends with somebody and you know that you got to do what you got to do for a paycheck, I'm pretty sure most friends will understand, look, because I mean, we know how this reality, TV game go. Because some people literally will say, we going to beef this season to make it juicy, not beefing for real. I'm pretty sure had she told Brandi, granted, Brandi ain't that great of an actress, but I'm pretty sure had she told Brandi that, Brandi probably would have understood, okay, you need to secure this bag. But to just sail her up the river and then you don't want to acknowledge it. And again, yes, Reggie, you are absolutely right. You're going to sit next to somebody that spread it, perpetuate a rumor that your kids was dirty. You're going to sit here next to somebody who you threw a whole table at in Amsterdam. Yeah.
And just side note, it kind of did throw me off a little bit, because I feel like that production should have needed to add that scene as far as the reconciliation between Jennifer and Malaysia, because we're watching the first episode. I'm like, I think we can all agree that it was like, oh, they cool again? Like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, because the thing was, what Jennifer did was fucked up. First of all, I do feel like when Malaysia threw the table at Jennifer, I felt like Jennifer had it coming because of all of the shit that she did leading up to that. But I'd never felt
I was here
it
for
was that serious. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was that serious for you to pick a table up and throw at her. But you wanted to be so in with the girls. You get what I'm saying? And it was just like, okay, I'm going to shut this bitch down just for trying to put me on their bad side.
Well,
but
they're only close because they all banned it against OG last season. So when, Mr. Ed decided that she was going to sit here and turn on her, that's why they accepted her back in. We going to tell the truth. Y'all know Jennifer look like
Mr. Ed.
Okay. All right.
I don't know who that is.
And that also is something, too, to pay attention to. The fact that how come you always close friends with a bitch that you done crossed you.
Right. But Reggie,
You
you
get what
have
I'm
to.
saying? The fact that you don't even have any real close friends as far as the show is concerned, because I know her and Bambi is still good, but the fact as far as the show is concerned that you ain't even got enough real friends on there to where you had to revert back to enemies. I'm sorry. I don't know what Jackie's excuse was, because I don't ever remember seeing the episode to where that was ever cleared up about
They
what
made
the
up
fuck.
last season.
Did they?
Yeah,
I didn't watch last season, not one
They
episode.
did.
So I don't even know.
I
last
feel
season
like I
was
remember,
dragged.
and
It
she
wasn't nothing
cried
to
or
see.
something. What Jackie do? She
It wasn't
cried.
nothing to see, but they definitely made up. I don't remember them crying or nothing, but I know they made up last season. They eventually talked it out last season towards the end, you know, and went
Well,
number
either
7
way it
damn
go,
episodes.
I'm sorry. We could be cool. Bitch, you get married again. I will send you a lovely wedding gift. I'll send you guys some top-notch silverware from Tiffany's, bitch. Congratulations again.
Not from Tiffany's though.
Happy
you know-
anniversary.
Target.
No, Reggie, that is commendable, because I would just send you some dead weeds out of my garden and some mulch. That's what I would send for a gift, but you know, I'm petty.
I mean, if you still gonna fuck with a bitch enough to send him a wedding gift, you might as well send something decent. Cause listen, if I don't believe, well, that's a whole nother subject, but I just feel like Malaysia, she going through something.
Ass bitch.
And she was not lying when she said that shit, that she had some other shit in her mind. And that's always been Malaysia. When she going through some shit and she in her own world about it, she very closed off and like in her own shit. And it's just like, I'm trying to get me. I don't knock her. I just feel like she could go about it better than how she going about it. You feel me? The nonchalant shit.
I personally feel like she's trying to be the victim. I feel like she's trying to be the victim this season because they was dragging her ass the last 2 seasons. And now she wants to be the victim and get sympathy. That's how it talks to me.
You think so too, Josiah?
You know, yes, I agree with both of y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to play defense or nothing, but like because if I'm being honest, Malaysia has kind of switched up, and what made her very unlikable. Like as soon as she got good in it with the good girls, she just became at Jackie's neck, and it was just like, what was the point of you coming to her neck like that? As soon as you got in with Evelyn, Shaunie, you know what I'm saying, and all of them, like. Malaysia is not innocent in this, and then like once again,
oh hell no, not by a long shot. She definitely threw Brandi under the bus.
Right.
I'm just saying,
the same way she did Cece, that was supposed to have been her own damn cousin. She threw Cece under the bus and picked sides between Cece and Kristen, and was all about her fucking family and all of this shit. But you picking sides though.
Well,
girl,
that's because you know
Malaysia.
Kristen was. I could not stand that child. I'm so glad she didn't come back.
Me too. She was
she was fired. She didn't have a choice. She was fired.
Oh, well, either way it go, at the end of the day, I just feel like Brandi need to learn how to talk to people. Cause you know, look, I love Brandi. I DM'd her the other day and told her, look, you a motherfucking fighter. I fucks with you. I fucks with your story. You was never boring to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Right. I love Brandi, but I love Brandi for reasons that most people like people on TV that when they see themselves, because it reminds them of them. Like, I have that same fiery personality and passionate, especially when I'm give a fuck about you, because when I don't give a fuck about you, I don't really display that much emotion. So, you know, I come off aggressive. And, you know, of course, this bitch should be ready to vouch for this. They have to come at me like, bitch, don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I have to.
Because he be forgetting who the fuck he talking to. Because he should know to never come to me with that bullshit.
See, here he
Because when
go.
he be trying to do that shit with me, I be like, wait a minute, I'm like,
Well, guys, we're
who
gonna
the fuck you think you talking to, bitch?
guys,
Who are you
move
talking
on,
to?
because we're only on the first scene. We're gonna move on
Ooh,
to the
yes,
next
we
part.
is.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
please. You know how we do.
I wanted to talk about this just
But you gotta admit, just that
between Malaysia and Brandi. I know we already kind of recapped it, but Brandi actually confronts Malaysia. And you know, the energy was completely off, child. The energy was so damn thick you can low-key cut it with a knife. Okay. So Brandi decides to be the bigger person, quote unquote, and speak to Malaysia, but it's really awkward as you see the energy is off. Brandi asked Malaysia if she knew her dad Wolf died a month ago. Malaysia said she's sorry she did not know. So basically, Brandi said, "Bitch, you lying." And she said that we have mutual friends. You are lying. That is, I detective determined that was a lie. Seeing her facial expression in this scene and all, okay. But basically, Malaysia said she genuinely did not know. So, do y'all feel like I have a question for you guys? Do you think that Malaysia did not know that her father passed, or do you think that she's bullshitting?
I don't think she knew. That's
the
just my
thing for me.
I think it was genuine.
It's 50 thing for me.
Let me tell you.
On one hand, it's like he did. Can I finish? And one thing
It's a lag on it.
she's like, well, child, you StreamYard is. But on one end, it's like she probably didn't know, but I still feel like she knew something. I go back and forth with it. I really feel like I don't know. Go ahead, Reggie, child, because I'm not finna play the game with Malaysia. I'm not. Go ahead, Reggie.
I feel like she didn't know because of the way her facial expression was. It wasn't overly dramatic and it wasn't blank either. Like it was a general, like, oh my God. It was one of those looks on her face where it looked like she wanted to be sad and she wanted to react, but her pride was like, I don't fuck with her. So I'm going to tell her that I didn't, that I'm sorry to hear that and keep my composure. That's what I saw. And then I feel like the way that the energy was, I feel like Brandi maybe should have waited, because let's just be honest. When you got a parent that you love, that's for anybody, and they done passed away, and somebody you that close to didn't even come to show they face, in 15 motherfucking years of being friends with a motherfucker, you done ate they mama or they daddy food, you done been to their house, you know what I'm saying? And you couldn't even at least come sign the motherfucking book. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as she walking over there, that shit was building up and she was getting more and more angry thinking about the shit. So when she came, the energy just was off on both ends because Malaysia came in stank and then she upset about her motherfucking dad, which I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said she shouldn't.
And it was just a month ago too.
Right.
Very fresh. Like,
Right.
girl, you shouldn't have talked to her about that right then and there. And it was giving a lot
At
of
all.
aggression. Like, Wolf died.
She was really like, I'm gonna be honest, the way she rolled up on me, like I don't know.
Brandi does have a thing where it comes off as very aggressive sometimes, and I feel like one character flaw of Brandi is that she has to learn how to approach certain situations with people. You don't know different people type of triggers. You don't know what pisses them off. You have to learn how to approach something. Like if me and Scotty have an issue, and me and Scotty kind of something that I really did not agree with Scotty, I'm not gonna hit up Scotty and say, Scotty, I feel like you should have said, well, do you know? Did you know? Scotty will fucking block me there and keep it moving. Okay? You have to learn how to approach.
I'm glad you know.
Shut up. So yeah, I just feel like that. Like Brandi's approach was completely not correct. It could have been handled differently.
Child, they said we talking over really big. What you gotta say, boo? I ain't hear that.
I don't know.
hear her say
I
nothing.
Because I ain't hear her say
Oh,
nothing.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
don't
Was
feel
I
like you
talking over
talking
you?
over
Oh.
me. We good. Thank you for defending me, though, girl. Mwah. Thank you, boo.
Not the
Sorry,
really
Blue
big
Sky Zeta.
stands.
Really, did you have
That's
something to
really
say?
be
I didn't mean to talk over you.
Hey, listen. It looked like them cash apps.
It's a lag though.
It is a lag. I don't know what it is. Is it my Wi-Fi?
I don't know, but like
I have a different perspective, I guess, because I don't have a lot of the backstory. But I don't feel like Malaysia was lying. But somebody in the chat did make a good point that maybe because so much time has passed that Malaysia didn't know how.
Really, who said it so I
like
can
she
highlight?
did know, but she didn't know how. And maybe that's why she did come in that wedding, real like I don't want to make eye contact. I don't want her to see me. I don't know.
Okay.
it's a free hope either way.
Okay, well, let's move along. We only got 15 minutes left to talk about this show. I want to kind of low-key skip the whole Shaunie and Jackie situation. I mean, it is what it is. Shaunie's back in LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, welcome back.
Yeah, we don't care, child.
We don't
Yeah.
So what? Whatever.
Like we can really give about. We can really give a fuck about
5.5 minutes of my life
But
I
we-
could have saved.
Listen, I could give a fuck about Master Splinter and her preacher husband. I could care less.
Okay.
Fuck
Do y'all want
Master
to talk
Splinter.
about Rockstar and Angel Brinks? I mean, that was another
No.
smooth test to me.
No.
We are not
Because
here to
let me
talk
tell you
about
something.
Angel being a beard.
No, because let me tell you something. They playing in my face. They playing in my face with that whole Angel situation. Because if you think that I believe that the way she looked, maybe in that first scene with the black dress on, but that white outfit she had on when they was outside at Jackie's little girlfriend get together, big as her damn belly was, you mean to tell me ain't nobody know her ass
I
was
thought
pregnant?
I was the only one. Like, ain't
I
no
said,
way.
stop playing
y'all
with
gonna-
me. Stop playing with me.
That's
Maybe,
a valid point.
Look,
That belly was
maybe
poking
just
when she
maybe they were trying to be sympathetic and not say anything. Maybe they wanted to give her that space to say something. Maybe.
I mean, true, because I ain't asking these days. Hell, I see a poke, I ain't gonna acknowledge it till your ass say something.
Because let me tell you, folks be built all types of motherfucking ways these days.
Okay, so maybe this.
Yeah.
And you gotta just be quiet about it.
You gotta tell me you pregnant, otherwise I ain't saying shit.
I'm trying to tell you, I've made that mistake one too many times.
I have made that mistake.
I did want to say something because since we in Mojo Jojo's house, he clearly skipped over me for the last segment. But I do want to say this about the Crimson Chin and Pro Style Jail. When it comes to them in this situation, I'm going to say this. I do believe Malaysia knew. I do. But at the same time, I need for Malaysia to just be real. Because if I'm not messing with you, once I cut ties, it is what it is. Because if I was Malaysia and Brandi was with me like, my father died, right? Yeah, I knew. Why didn't you call me? Because we ain't talking. Why
That's
would I
not
call
gonna
you?
work for Brandi.
But again, I'm gonna just be forthcoming. Like me being me, I'm not gonna sit here and play these games. And with Brandi coming out strong, we know she has that personality, but we're also shooting a show, and she just came back on, so she got to come in guns a blazing.
But that's why I need to know what happened between them, because I have a friend. Me and her were tight. I mean, tight. I mean, each other's families hung out together tight. And me and her fell out. Well, she fell out with me because I ain't fall out with her. But she fell out with me. She literally lives 2 doors down from me. Like, I bought my house because I saw the house for sale when I would go hang out with her. And I literally, I lived 2 doors down from her. And when I tell you we would see each other and we might give each other the and going in the house, like, we did not speak for years. But when my grandmother died, she knocked on my door. It shocked the fuck out of me. I opened my door and she was standing there and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I heard about your grandmother. I know how close y'all were." And she's giving me a hug and shit. Like, we just talked yesterday. And I was like,
I don't like that.
Oh,
that
really?
No.
So I need to know, and I mean, I ain't even got time to get into what happened between us, but it was deep. How deep it went. And so I need to know what they fell out about. What up,
And
T?
let me say this.
I'm just saying how I am. Like, I don't care who you look. I'm finna be all the way 1,000.
Well, we know
I'm
how
not
you
going
are.
deep. No, I'm finna say this, and I'm not even gonna go too deep. I don't fuck with my eldest brother like that. And I was saying to one of my cousins, but listen, I was saying to one of my cousins, I really hope that my mother goes before anything happens between one of us. Because if I'm in the hospital, he will not be able to come see me in the hospital. Period. If he's in the hospital, I'm not going. If he ends up passing, I'm not going to the wake, the funeral, none of that. That's just me. I don't play these whole, oh my God, this person. I don't play them games. I'm too old for that shit. Just saying.
I mean,
I'm also a person who feel like just because you died, that don't mean I gotta kiss your ass.
And just because we're related, don't mean we family.
True.
Yeah, but y'all know I'm not spicy, so that don't apply to me because, like, I mean, my feelings. I would have hugged the hell out of that girl that came to really beat her. Oh my gosh,
I ain't even gonna lie, me too. That's just the type that I am. Well, it depends. It really depends because it's some bitches that just can't touch me. If they touch me, the shit that they touch, I'ma go home and burn that shit. It's a few bitches like that. But
see, this is why I fuss with Reggie. This is why I fuss with Reggie over Scotty. Reggie is real.
And that is absolutely fucking fine. It's absolutely motherfucking fine.
Oh, okay, Josiah.
Okay, guys, let's finish off the show here. Brandi and Shaunie talk about the fallout between her and Malaysia. So, she just said how his death was unexpected, her father, and how she felt like that. Excuse me, Malaysia wasn't there for her. And then Malaysia and Jackie have a conversation regarding the issues that Malaysia is going through. So not only she's going through fallout with Brandi, but she's actually going through some issues with her ex-husband, who has not been paying child support towards her. So it's been stressful as well with her on that.
Well, it's her damn fault. It's her damn fault. The fact you want to sit here and save him from embarrassment and everything else, so you finna go through to protect his image and what he doing, and to make sure that he has this cozy position with his children. I can't feel sorry for you. Take your ass to the courthouse, put this ish on paper, get the money that you need, and do what you got to do. I don't feel sorry.
Simple as that.
I mean, that's true. But I know how some mothers are when it comes down to not wanting to paint a bad image for their kids.
That's not necessarily painting a bad image. You're not paying.
Oh, well, yeah. That's true.
Okay, but Reggie, we live in a patriarchal society. So I'm not saying that the baby daddy does it, but generally speaking, the men talk cash money about the baby mama, especially when the kid's around, with no regards for what she got to do. But when she got the children, she ain't supposed to say nothing. She's supposed to sit here and uphold who you are. If you ain't doing your job, it just is what it is.
I mean, with Love Starler, it is kind of giving like, is it he's not paying now all of a sudden?
But you know what? I feel like Malaysia want her husband back. I don't feel like, because she ain't never want to leave. She just left the nigga because he wouldn't go to therapy. But first of all, she wiped the nigga clean. Let's be honest. When she did take him to court the first time, and I mean,
and all that money went towards her chin and her fucked up wardrobe. We know.
I just feel like when the motherfucker is willing to, when the motherfucker know that you can have that much of their money and wipe them clean like that, and know that the only way they could keep it is to go to therapy, and they tell you just take every motherfucking thing, that nigga letting you know he don't want to be with you. Fuck him.
It's clear as day, honey.
I feel like, you know what?
I don't understand. If you have, this is the part I'm not clear on. If you have an arrangement, if you have a court-ordered child support arrangement, why are you sitting here crying? If you don't call your lawyer and take that motherfucker back to court, especially if you know he has the money, I'm not understanding. See, that's just smelling storyline to me. That's
That's
what
what I was wondering.
Because if I have a court order and it is mandated child support, all you have to do is call your damn attorney and say he ain't paying. It's real easy. It ain't that complicated.
But really be. Or for those who don't want to get the courts involved, you can still have your lawyers draw up an agreement, get it notarized, and y'all go based off that if you don't want the courts involved. So there's ways around it to make this thing work. But look, to the ladies that's listening on some real ish, because y'all look, niggas, y'all know about y'all ladies and whatnot. Y'all gotta take care of yourselves and do what you gotta do. If you don't want to go through the courts, y'all can get a document did, set, and notarized to make sure that you're taken care of. But you gotta make sure that you put yourself and those children first. Fuck that nigga. Y'all heard it from me first. This is 2022, and we almost halfway through. All right, y'all got to put y'allself first. Fuck these niggas, all right? Because they going to do what they want to do. It's y'all season. Look, we almost in, what is it, sundress season. Put y'all sundresses on, take your asses outside, and make it do what it do.
Not sundress season.
It is. If we ain't there, we almost there, damn it. Put your sundress on. Go outside.
Let that thing poke itself.
Well, that's true. All in all, I just hope that the girls get it together, her and Brandi, and that they get that shit figured out. But from what I saw, they put hands on each other. And that just really disappointed me. I just now, when it get to that point, y'all need to just not even bother anymore.
Well, one thing that I really hope, and I know we're not going to have this because this is a Master Splinter production, but when it comes to the Love and Marriage franchise, I like that they will sit here and bring up the reunion and bring up this and bring up that so there's full clarity on what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. We're not going to get this. And that's why I say those who haven't watched previous seasons of Basketball Wives, y'all not going to understand why the Crimson Chin and Pro Jail, beef runs so deep. Y'all know, Brett, look, if y'all watch all the way back in the beginning, y'all know Brady had the Pro Gel with the baby edges and everything all slick back. Y'all know what.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm lying. See, y'all lying because y'all think I'm lying. I'm telling the truth.
We know you ain't lying. It's just funny that you got Pro Gel.
Look, the basketball hoes, all of them got nicknames. Now for Brooke and for Angel and a couple of them, I gotta come up with a nickname because I ain't got one for them just yet.
Oh my goodness.
I guess you're not gonna see Brooke until next episode because they didn't give us nothing about her. But
it was really giving filler for her and British.
Can I just say this? Can I just say this?
Mm-hmm.
When we finally get to Jackie pulling a Teresa Giudice and flipping the table, I want y'all to know, and hopefully Reggie is here when we do it. I'm going to fuck in on Jackie because Jackie is stunned. She don't do shit. Like when her and Malaysia got into it over the dirty kids, she picked up a chair and threw it all the way away from them. Like she puts on like, I'm about to sit here and do some shit. But I'm about to do some shit. I'm tired of the stunts show.
Y'all shut up.
Okay, I'm
done. No, I had Scotty hollering when they had that reunion, and she had that slick back, and she was like, "Back up off me! I can't breathe.
Just let me breathe.
Just let me breathe." Oh my God, y'all chill. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill, honey. That shit is funny.
We kept rewinding the fuck out that shit that day. We was over our friend's house watching the reunion. We kept rewinding that shit. She was like, just let me breathe. Just let me breathe. Like, girl. Well, you know you weren't finna do shit.
You can't forget about the infamous when she told Drea, "You want it over now."
British was in jail. Child, we might get a little Salt Lake City wise with Jen Shaw.
Okay.
But wait a minute. Bambi said that Jackie beat Brooke ass though. That last time that they got to fight. Now,
can we really believe what Bambi said though? Can we really believe what Bambi said? Because she already didn't like Brooke anyway. So can we really believe what she said?
Yeah, wait, she has the kings to the queendom. Okay, she is number 2 to Mama D. We gonna put some respect on the princess's name. Damn it.
Oh my God.
She was going for Shay. You sure?
So we gonna run amok in the palace. All right. Because I deserve for some respect to be put on her name, Scotty.
I'm just saying, child.
Well,
If
guys,
y'all don't know, I Deserve is one of Scotty's favorite songs. When Mama D came out with it,
yes, it is an R&B classic.
I'm letting you know. Now, my favorite is In That Order. That's my shit. In that order.
That's my shit. In that order. In that order. Yeah, that's my shit right
I love
there.
it. But
you
you know, I'm
dance
saying
with
that
it
because
too. You got to get the little dance. Yes.
But no, I'm saying it because you know everybody that's here ain't been here for a while because people think they've been messing with. Look, because I've been fucking with Scotty when he was Mr. Still Standing, but some people don't know, so I'm trying to put y'all up on game. You feel what I'm saying? Now, even though me and Scotty we have our knockout dragouts and shit, but again, I remember him from as Mr. Still Standing when he was doing his thug thistle and whatnot. I'm just letting y'all know he fussed with Mama D real hard. His favorite song is I Deserve, even though it's I. But in that
yes,
order,
it is.
It's the shit. Though in that order, it's always gonna be the shit. It's the jam.
Ooh,
okay,
I spent that 99 cent on that song.
Don't forget about my edges, heels, or the flats, or the motherfucking wedge. That's what she said. That's a gospel song
I
right
spent that 99 cent on. I spent that 99 cent on that song. I spent that 99 cent. I spent that 99 cent.
All right, y'all. Well, let's go ahead and get to the last scene and we can close Basketball Wives out, okay? So the last scene is with Jackie having her get together with all the ladies, you know, Jennifer, Duffy, Angel, British, Brooke, Brandi, they are all there. Now, when Angel is encouraged to drink, she tells everybody that she's basically she tells everybody that she can't because she's pregnant. So a lot of people are not. They act fake surprised, but we come on now. You saw sis with the cutout shirt and the
tomatoes.
Well, Brooklyn,
that was
Brooklyn locked their ass. She said she saw that shit.
Well,
thank you, Brooke, because we all saw the same thing. Okay. Now, not long after, Malaysia actually shows up, and Brandi did not waste no time calling her out. Okay, so Jackie and them and all of them encouraged them, you know, to go off and have a private conversation. And when they have a conversation, like when they had a private conversation, Malaysia once again said that she did not know that Brandi's father passed away, and you know, she said that she found out that Brandi had COVID through the blogs because her and Brandi does not talk. So Malaysia said there's no way that she would have reached out to Brandi if she knew her father would die. I personally think that, girl, you come on now. It was all on social media, like Scotty and y'all were saying. Brandi still said that she's sure that Malaysia, you know, knew, and they continued to argue. So basically, they didn't even agree to disagree. They was just like, "Oh, bitch, fuck you. Oh no, fuck you," and they kept it moving.
Well,
here's my thing with Brandi. Her point would get a.
No, go ahead, Scotty. Go.
It's this fucking lag. I'm sorry. This lag is killing me right now. But the problem with this situation is Brandi's approach is all the way fucked up. She could get her point across much better if she wasn't so damn aggressive and abrasive. Like, even in that conversation when Malaysia pulled up, yes, her energy was stank as fuck. We know it was. But you didn't have to acknowledge it. You could have just set your ass down, drink, and kept it moving. But it felt like you needed a moment.
Yeah.
I get that you clocked in.
Scotty, with that, we like I said, we understand they're shooting the scene and everything. And yes, the approach was all the way off. And we also know that Malaysia needs to check. Because I think we all agree, for those of us who have matured and went from being adults to being grown, because you just because you're an adult don't mean you're grown. But most of us know, especially me, I can't speak for none of y'all. I know that if I'm feeling away, I will not come to an event because I will become a energy vampire and suck all the energy out. I won't come. I know how I am. But we know that she needs the check, so that's why she's there. I just wish that Brandi would have allowed her to explain, like, I'm going through something. This has nothing to do with none of y'all. It is very personal, but I'm trying to be here to support Jackie. The only thing is, Brandi did not give her that because We shooting the scene. I just came back. I need to secure this bag. It is what it is. That's
but
all.
let me say this. This is just my opinion. I know I'm on a different side of this. Okay. My thing is this. Brandi, Malaysia said, she said, I got some stuff going on, some family stuff. I feel like the way Brandi came at her after that was so unnecessary. She was like, because it ain't like she walked in there and was like, let me tell y'all what's going on. It wasn't even like she did come in there like she didn't want to be there, but she said, this ain't about y'all. This ain't about Brandi. This not about y'all. I just got something on my mind. And then Brandi was like, well, that don't mean you can just be. And I was like, damn. Like,
that's your character flaw.
I feel like she was like real raw, you know?
She was. But you know what also that come from? You know, when you've been friends with somebody for so long, you know the type of shit that they done been petty about. Like, if me and Scotty done been petty with a bitch, and we saw a bitch out, we been petty with him, and then when we get in the car, we kikied about it. I know that when we fall the fuck out and you see me with a bitch and y'all be petty with me, y'all went in the car and fucking kikied about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how that person's personality is and why they do some of the things that they do. So when you know a person to that level, you feel like you kind of already know, oh, well, this why they doing this, or this why they doing that, because you've known them to do this and that for these types of reasons before. It was on
the other side. Mm-hmm. I just feel like Brandi she's lashing out when it comes down to her. Like, I mean, I get it. You ain't seen her in 3 years. You got this bottled up anger because she didn't reach out to you pertaining to your dad and whatever else the hell happened. You know, you feel like she was flopping and switching sides and all of that. I get it. And as somebody who does like Brandi, even I was like,
Brandi, chill.
Cause baby, you're at 1,000, not even a 10. You at right. Let's dial it back.
And let's also be 100% honest. We know that Malaysia do give a fuck about Brandi, because if anybody else was talking to Malaysia like that, it would have been on and motherfucking cracking. Yeah. And those is the facts. And they still love each other.
Then that's why it was so easy for them to go to the side and have a conversation.
Exactly.
But even still in that moment, I think Josiah said that even when they did talk, it was kind of like, or one of y'all, Reggie or Josiah, y'all was like, they were still on opposite ends. Like, it looked like they was getting somewhere up until that dad got put back into the topic. And it was kind of like, okay, bitch, you knew. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. And that's when they
Brandi, I just feel like that Brandi and Malaysia are both very opinionated and strong in their opinions. And when you have two opinionated people, and when they try to get along or come to some type of common ground, it's hard to do that because they're both headstrong in their opinions.
I mean, best friends ain't best friends for no reason.
Scotty, shut up.
But it's the truth. Best friends is not best friends for no reason. If you a headstrong motherfucker, most of the people that you are extremely close to are also going to be headstrong, motherfuckers. It might be, y'all might have different personalities and how y'all carry yourself, but y'all all going to be like that. So if it's just y'all, a duo, especially a pair, they always going to be similar in those types of characteristics, because that's like what they friendship is built on, kind of.
Right.
And, it was easy for them to come to the side. And I'm not even going to lie. When they was walking to the side to talk at Jackie's event, is it just me, or did both of them look like they had a look of relief on their face? Like they really thought that they was going...
Yeah, because I would say if anybody's friendship other than Miss Shaunie O'Neal and Evelyn, I feel like that between Malaysia and Brandi's dynamic, they were the closest friends on the show of any girl. that's been on not Real Housewives, child, Basketball Wives. Don't laugh at me. You know what I'm trying to say. So it is honestly disheartening. Like when I look at the fallout between their friendship, it is sad. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can get it together, but we as the audience and the viewers don't really know what really happened.
We got to know what happened.
Right.
This is like some Tory and Megan shit. I'm waiting on the verdict. Like,
okay.
In the words of Evelyn Lozada, I want to know what happened.
Right. Okay. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for y'all commentary. Is there any last minute, is there any last commentary regarding Basketball Wives? We're gonna go ahead and switch gears to Real Housewives of Atlanta.
We spent too much time on them, and I know we're gonna spend longer on Housewives.
Well, nothing happened on Housewives. What happened on Basketball Wives and Housewives?
Yeah.
All of that could have been summed up.
Oh, are you trying to say that I was dragging it too long?
It's not you. It's not none of us.
Well, because the show does bring up a real life topic. Like it was a really good situation. Good topic about the friendship.
No, it was.
I disagree with y'all. I think a lot happened on this episode.
It did.
Yarrell, are you?
I disagree.
I'm here. What happened?
Definitely, the season definitely appears it's going to be about Malaysia and Brandi. I can just end it with that.
Yeah. I knew that. That was going to be the main storyline. Okay, well, guys, let's go ahead and move on to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I do have a new video for you guys regarding the tweets of the week. We're going to go ahead and switch gears. So, switch your mindsets over. We're moving on to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, the drama between Shereé versus Drew, Kandi being stuck in the middle. Honey, we got a lot to talk about regarding this show. All right, so let's go ahead and get into those
talk about that shit
of the week. All right, you guys. So y'all just seen a new. I might do a little changes because I don't know why I include Phaedra. I just love that face she made. That face was funny as hell.
I bet you do. I
love it. I like it.
I was saying girls that was relevant to this season. No shade, but and shout out to Phaedra. Y'all, I don't know if y'all seen the Real Housewives of Dubai. Okay, trailer.
Yeah, I saw that.
What Phaedra got to do with that? Nothing.
She's in the trailer.
She on it.
Oh, really?
In the trailer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nothing.
Why she there? I don't know. But she's so desperate to be on TV, child. So hopefully, all you favorite friends that's begging to have her back, watch that episode of Dubai that she on. Maybe then you can leave us the fuck alone. And by the way, watch Ultimate Girls Trip as well, so y'all can leave us the fuck alone.
I'm dreading that. I am dreading that.
It doesn't look interesting as the first season, to be honest. But
I felt like it wasn't gonna have anything popping off, but then I realized you got Brandi, she a damn mess. Vicky, she dramatic as hell.
Yep.
I started
that whole
the people like, okay, it's gonna give something. I'm just mad at the choice of Eva. Like, not even just Faith. It's Eva. Y'all could have added a Potomac girl in there. Why did y'all put Eva in there? She should have.
Wait, Eva? No. Look. I like Eva. I just don't like that she don't stand in her ish and be like, "Yeah, I said it."
Exactly.
But she good for some more. But
because that's a lying ass bitch.
But she good for some good. But she good for some more. Look. We not gonna act like she did not gather Marlo's non-existent edges when they was on that bus.
Yeah,
Was
but
like, you're a fraud. You're a fraud. Tell that to your edges.
She
That
can gather
one
all
time.
day long, but that bitch also got a pile of lies that she could gather as well.
She does. She does. Because Yaya should have won that season of Next Top Model, but that's none of my business.
Child, let's go on because Josiah got the stuff up.
I'm about to say, and no, she shouldn't have, but move on.
Right.
I stand by now. Really be. I'll be sticking up for you now. Don't sit here and come for your only lifeline now, because I'm gonna let Scotty get you. Stop! Don't do
I'm
that.
not coming for you just because
You
I
see how she
disagree.
flipped? You see how she flipped?
I didn't flip. I just don't agree. Eva was
You see
my
how
girl.
she be flipping? Child, really be fake, child. She be flipping, baby.
Oh
Whatever.
Lord.
Okay. Mr. Asparagus, don't do that. Don't do that. We not
Tweet
fancy.
of the week.
And see how she ropes you back in. Hey,
Tweet of the week.
Okay, well, if we're gonna be clear, really B has me on her platform way more than you do. So don't do her. Now
We
while I'm
playing this. Oh
and
my
you
God.
wonder why.
Guys,
And
we're
you
gonna
wonder
switch
why.
gears. We're gonna talk about this whole Twitter spat between Shereé and Drew. Okay, so Shereé and Drew that night
fuck Drew.
little bit. Drew threw a little shade, quote unquote, some shade at Shereé and said, if you can't distinguish spring, summer, and September, you probably can't keep your payroll straight. Hashtag
And if you can't drop it into a squad, then we can't drop it with Drew. How about that? Shereé, hire me. I'll help you out.
So Shereé responded and said, just like you can't keep your marriage straight. Then it went into a little more shade, okay? And Shereé said, instead of paying 3 assistants when you aren't working, you should invest in a real, all caps, a real marriage counselor.
Ooh.
You had to come at him like that, sis.
Say to the therapist. Damn.
I know. And then Drew said, keep my husband name out your mouth. Now, she was throwing shade at either Shereé or her friend or both. Shereé said, oh, what? Keep my finances out your mouth. Who the fuck are you? A bank teller at Wells Fargo?
Wait. Did she put Erica Girardi when she was talking to someone and said, or what? Or what? Is that what she doing? Oh, okay. All right. I know some of y'all don't watch the Beverly Housewives hoes, but that was a little snippet for y'all. There you go.
Come on,
that was funny though.
Not Wells Fargo, bank teller. I hollered.
Now, one thing I must say, I was actually
now wait, Nick. With that, now if Wendy come at your next Shereé, you deserve it. Why you bring a Wells Fargo to see Wendy, Bartholomew, Orenthal, Claytis, all them other names that Maddie said. When Wendy come at you, Shereé, just know that was you. You shouldn't have said it.
I think, like I was saying, that
don't do me.
I'm actually kind of impressed with Drew's reads to Shereé. I really feel like they was going head to head. Like, okay, Drew got you together. Okay, Shereé got you together. Like, they was going toe to toe, and I was thoroughly entertained with those tweets that they was giving each other. But it was just so funny to me that they was subtweeting each other. At me, ho! Like, I already know you talking about me, but at me.
The beef is thick between Drew versus Shereé, and I'm really interested in see how the fallout will.
First of all, I'm gonna be honest. This Anthony character done got a lot of shit kicked up.
Oh, we're gonna drag him in just a minute.
He's messy common denominator. But with Shereé, I just feel like she did a lot of overreacting because as much as Drew get on my motherfucking nerves, she did not come not in peace. She came in peace. You know what I'm saying? With everything. Well, I feel like she trying to do better. But I don't know. I feel like
we can get it.
No, you know what? I got it mixed up. I'm thinking about with her and Kenya. No, on the shit with her and Shereé, she was doing too damn much. Now, I ain't even gonna lie. Shereé was doing too much, but Drew was doing too much too, because when she met y'all, bitch, she did not do all of that bullshit that you tried to make it like she was just so shady. I mean, she just made light
Bitch,
of.
yeah, well, shady to me.
Let me tell you why I don't think it's shady. Oh shit, my hat ain't on. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I think it's shady. I mean, I don't think that it was shady, because my whole thing is, if you done got cheated on, the whole motherfucking world, no, bitch. It ain't no secret. The whole world know your husband ain't shit. The whole world know he be spending nights out and shit. The whole world know he be going to other states and not telling you where he at and shit. So when your husband make the comment, I've heard good things. First of all, you shouldn't even be fucking talking. I hate when these husbands get their ass on this show trying to get them a motherfucking peach on the side.
Yes, we will so Reggie, we will definitely talk about them, Todd and Ralph on all of them in just a minute.
Okay.
And Josiah, I just want to say one thing. The forever male peach holder will forever be Peter. Patricia Thomas Bailey.
Absolutely.
Not Peter Bailey.
I know some of you guys are asking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So Really B does cover that show. Okay, so be sure to subscribe and check out Really B channel. Really B,
and so does Jocrates too. Again, see Mojo Jojo being shady as fuck, but that's okay. That's all right.
Oh no, I'm not being shady.
He's reacting off of what she put in the chat.
Thank you, Sakina.
Thank you, Sakina.
Sakina, we not gonna sit here and defend the shadiness of Mojo Jojo. I need to call the Powerpuff Girls to beat his ass one good time. That's what I need to do. Shit.
You're so aggressive.
Yeah, you try to come for me every chance you get. I'm not even.
I don't try shit. I succeed in what I do. Be clear.
Okay.
Child,
You have nothing wrong with that one, boo.
Okay.
And the words of one of my favorite YouTubers, Miss Misha. Moving forward.
Kill me with that. Moving forward.
Okay, so let's just talk about one or two of these tweets. Okay, so one tweet said that we really don't give those messy friends, and guess who bring the mess enough credit? Okay, and I guess this is Sheree's little friend. Ooh, why she looking like they got her looking all crazy?
She look like Michael Jackson. Who is that?
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know why they got.
Oh my goodness! But they right about that though.
Another tweet says Anthony's telling everybody his business, and I'm trying to figure out why assistants aren't signing NDAs. What's going on?
Well, this is what I need. I need Shereé to make up her mind about what he was, because how was he not your assistant yet he was telling you all of Drew's business? Baby, it's one or the other. Either he was your assistant or he was your friend. Because why did he feel comfortable enough to be sitting around gossiping with you if he wasn't your assistant? Either he's your assistant or he's your friend. I need to know which one it is.
Thanks. I feel you on that.
It sounds like a friend she was trying to use for some services and didn't want to pay. You know how motherfuckers be trying to make somebody be a do-boy. Could you pick up my dry cleaning for me, please? Could you bring me a latte, please? Could you get the kids for me, please?
But we not going to sit and act like Shereé don't have a history of not paying people. Like Drew, you ain't tell us nothing we didn't already know. You didn't bring nothing new to the
And
street.
that's why I understand why Shereé
don't pay nobody.
Bitch, I'm sorry, Shereé, because I like you, but bitch, we been knowing that you ain't have no motherfucking money.
Okay, period.
It took you 15 motherfucking years to build a $500,000 house.
And I still feel like she must have hooked up with Marlo's sugar daddy, because I still want to know. I feel like listen, y'all, the next time, this is what we need to do, Scotty. The next time you go down to Atlanta, we need to find her house on Airbnb. I promise you, she is renting that out when she's not filming. Because how the hell did she finish that?
Really, But really, B, here's the other thing though. I don't feel bad for her quote unquote assistant person because this is one of those where at this particular point, we've known allegedly for years Shereé don't pay people. So why would you willingly be her assistant knowing she don't pay people? I don't feel bad for you. You walked into that to quote no, but I'm saying to quote Erica De Niro TV, that's my girl, I love her. The Yelp reviews. If you choose to ignore the Yelp reviews, I don't feel bad for you because they were there. You chose to look past them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So Shereé, listen, do I think Drew is messy for how she's doing it and how she's trying to use this as her storyline? Absolutely. But Shereé, girl, we know you don't pay no bills. Let's just say this. If Shereé invited me out to lunch, I would need her to cash
I gotta put my little Shereé.
I would need her to cash
But let me also say this too.
just to make sure
when
had
it
my
come
money.
down to Drew ass, I'm sorry, really, B, but Drew ass, cause she ain't motherfucking slick. Even though I did say I think she was trying to change, but I corrected myself because I was talking about the Kenya shit. Her ass, she wanted that to be a problem. That's how she always is. It be one little thing and she harp on it. She did the same shit with Toya, with the prophet. First of all, she did all of that because she wanted to fuck that prophet.
Ooh.
Let's start there.
Oh shit.
And child, the whole house just fucked up. The mama want to fuck the husband and the wife want to fuck the prophet.
Oh,
just like anyway, girl, you got so much other shit to worry about than some shady ass comment that a bitch made about what other comments can people make about your relationship. This nigga is consistently embarrassing you and disrespecting you on national network motherfucking television for millions of people to see every week. And it's sad. I would be so hurt if this was my motherfucking daughter or my sister or my niece with a nigga like this, embarrassing her like this, doing her like this. I don't know who or what he is going to lay with or be with when he not being with her, but he not just going to shoot the breeze and have a couple of motherfucking drinks at a bar out of town.
Long Island, down in Tampa.
All I'm gonna say is this. This reminds me of a song that LaShawn Pace said, and it's a leak in this whole building, and my soul has got to move.
And that's another thing. If Drew ever see this, I need her to receive this message. Let me cam up for this.
Oh, here we go.
First of all, Drew.
Oh shit.
I think that you are a very beautiful woman. Annoying, but beautiful. You deserve so much better than what you putting up with from this raggedy ass motherfucking nigga. He riding your coattails. I don't give a fuck what his job is or what his position is, how he look. First of all, you a bad bitch.
Don't wait. Reggie. This is your cousin husband. Put a little respect on his name, okay? All right, praise God.
Child, like Reggie ever respected any man he dated, child.
I don't give a damn. He not
never respected nobody.
The last good-looking man you fucking meet. It's plenty of good-looking men who ain't gotta ride your motherfucking coattails, who will love you and your motherfucking kids. You don't need that nigga. Fuck him.
Okay.
Leave his trifling ass. Stop holding on to something that's pushing you away. He rejecting you. So move the fuck on. And I'm not saying this to make anybody feel low. I feel like when a person have shown you who the fuck they are time and time again, you did your obligation as a wife the first situations. But it's too many occurrences. Move on and have some self-esteem and love yourself and love your kids enough to not let them grow up in that type of environment and think that the bullshit that he's doing to you is okay.
And also, Drew, I'm gonna say this because I hopefully Sakin let me give you this advice. The last time she said no, but I'm gonna say this. I need for you to. I'm just saying. I need for you to pull a Jennifer from the New Jersey households. Make sure that you can take half. Because when she told her husband, "You try it again, I get half of everything," and Bill looked at her like, "Ooh." Make sure that if Ralph ain't playing right, even though this ain't nothing but a storyline, that you can walk away with half, with spousal support and child support. All right, praise the Lord.
Okay, well, thank y'all so much for the commentary. I really appreciate it. I do want to
No,
start.
you don't.
I do want to start with the beginning of the show, okay, because we have not hit the show yet.
Ooh.
So I wanted to start with Kenya. She's in the middle of planning Brooklyn's birthday party. She says that she's now has physical custody, and Mark can see her when he comes to Atlanta. But however,
Next.
she actually talks about how Mark still is asking for now, her house and the spousal support, and it's just an issue regarding that situation with Kenya and
Next
Mark.
thing.
I'm so
Next
tired
thing.
of that
I want
sissy
to
bitch
skip
ass nigga.
and side note with Kenya, and I think we can all agree that it was a wig on Kenya.
Of course.
Definitely a wig.
on her. Not the best fitting wig on Kenya. Okay.
Yeah.
But
her hair is more laid than yours, Josiah. Don't do her.
What?
Well, first of all, where's her edges?
Oh. But why?
All right now.
Around telling a perfect stranger all her personal business?
Exactly.
Girl,
exactly.
If you go somewhere telling all these people your business, but you'll be the main one talking about how you want to be so private and you don't want all your business out there. But you sitting there trying to angle for a cheaper rate. Listen, be like everybody else. Go down to the party city, get you a balloon, get you the 5 for 30 set of balloons, and go on and just invite the babies over and let them run around your damn backyard. You got a pool, let them run around the damn backyard for a couple of hours, cut the cake and send their asses home. You wanted to have a damn $15,000 tea party that her ass is not going to remember. Okay?
Oh God, that's the same thing I said. That is the exact same thing that I said. And when I said that, folks was trying to call me. What 3?
She's turning.
Because folks was trying to make it seem like I was hating.
Well,
because I said that.
Because I think that was utterly fucking ridiculous.
Well, okay. Look, I ain't got no kids to purse, but let's be clear. I know this because my mother's side of the family is predominantly women. Most of these early birthday parties, they're really not for the children. They're more or less for the parents. So I will give Kenya that. Like, she's doing this. And as long as there's pictures and whatnot that she can show Brooklyn when she's older of this is what this is, it's good. But also, this is a reality show. Let's be clear. This had nothing to do with Brooklyn. It was, here is a scene for us to get some ish started. Because that is what Real Housewives has evolved into. It's no longer us going through the lives of these women. It's, we're going to do a little this. But there's always an event or something where some ish gets started. Let's be very clear. That's what it was. Kenya was doing her job.
I agree to a certain extent because I think that, yes, we're filming a reality show. That's what all of those games were. We'll get to that in a few minutes. But I also feel like this is what a lot of these nouveau riche motherfuckers do. They get a little bit of change and they got every opportunity show people that they got a little bit of change, prove to people they got a little bit of change. Because a lot of these celebrities, quote unquote, they throw these elaborate parties whether their cameras around or not. So part of it, I think, is just this lifestyle that they're trying to perpetuate. But the fact that you can having your little sob story to your party planner after she quoted you the price tells me that you really ain't. I ain't gonna say she don't have it, but you wasn't really trying to spend it like that, and you was asking her to cut them corners wherever she could, however she could. But anyway.
Okay, really be look. Wait, hold on, really be. You know, I'm a Kenya. You know, I'm Team Toro. But I'm gonna say this: all the money went to the party. Did you see Kenya's hair at the party? All the money went to that party. But continue.
Go ahead, Joe.
I'm sorry. Okay, guys, I just want to do a quick pause. If you guys are all enjoying the live and liking, the collaborations between all of us, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And once you share, like, it brings more people into the live, okay? Because we are talking about both basketball wise. If you want to go back, you can. And then also we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And this is a group, this is kind of a lit group, okay? Even your real, this is a little lit group. I enjoy
even. I mean, I can leave. Look, I can leave
I
at
love
any
you, your
moment
real.
because I want
Here
to
you go.
sleep
Here
at
you
night.
go. Watch.
I
Here
can
you
no.
go.
Wait, no, wait, no, wait. My name is Yavril, so the fact that you are even mispronouncing my name
Oh
says a whole
Lord.
lot. But again, I can leave if you want me to.
No,
Just
I
let me
don't.
know. I can go ahead and click off and be in the comments.
Every week
You
in
need
5,
a man
4,
I don't want you to leave.
3,
I want you to stay.
2, 1.
Well,
Go ahead, Josiah.
I didn't do nothing. This was see there y'all go. Pacifying Mojo Jojo like he is the angel. I ain't did
can
not
I
cash money shit. But he started.
can I
But
interject
he
I
for a
was.
started.
second?
I didn't throw shade at you all day. I was just cracking a joke like we always do. We go back and forth cracking jokes at each other.
You are the joke, damn it.
Go
No.
ahead,
The
Josiah.
joke
Boo.
that you love.
Josiah,
I
go
know
ahead,
you love
boo.
me, and I love you too. That's okay. So let's keep it moving.
What's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with it? Not shit.
Like
I want to say
Josiah
something real
basically
quick.
what child?
It was about what really B said when she was like, she ain't gonna say that Kenya didn't have the money. She just didn't want to spend that. First of all, honey, if you start price bargaining, you ain't got it.
Really?
That's number one. Number two, that was the first thing I disagreed on. The second thing I disagreed on, I will say this. I used to think that it was ridiculous for people with money to spend that kind of money on their kids' birthday parties and stuff like that. But you know what? If you got it, it ain't hurting nobody. You can keep up with it. Do you? Do
Listen,
you?
Well, in the words of Miss Misha, moving forward.
Okay, let's go ahead and move forward. So the next scene, do y'all want to talk about the whole workout thing between Shereé and Marlo? I feel like that
no.
Shereé
Child, what
production was
workout?
so shady for Shereé and Marlo.
I, wait, I, ju- wait, I just want to say I just want to say one thing real quickly to Martell and Big Lou. This is what workout is. What Shereé was doing, she was sweating. Okay, she was actually putting in the work. What
Well,
y'all
yeah.
was doing, I don't know what the fuck that was on the first episode this season of Love and Marriage Council. This is working out, but we know Shereé works out, and Shereé, we done told you this many times before. Do a workout DVD or something, because Phaedra did that booty, whatever the fuck that shit is, it ain't going nowhere. Kenya did hers. Shereé, what you need to do with your joggers is give us a workout DVD because your body is all the way together. You got some feelers though, but your face is still good. Work out, baby.
Well, the only thing I'm gonna say about that particular scene is the fact that Sheree is getting on my nerves because she feels like Kandi should have told her what the fuck Drew said, but not thinking about what she did in the past when Kim was
There
around
you go.
and Kim was saying
You
shit
better
about
tell it.
her damn body. Felt as though she didn't tell nobody shit. So nobody got to tell your ass a damn thing. The only thing somebody need to tell you the only thing somebody need to tell you is to how to use this platform the right fucking way. Cause you the only bitch up here that don't use it the right way. You the only one that
You
get
better
your ass
read.
up here and do everything but take the opportunity to do the right thing. You want to be a fashion designer so bad when you could be in the lifestyle industry. You could be putting out joggers. You could be putting out a workout DVD like y'all just
Come
said.
on.
You could be doing all
Come
that, but
on.
instead your ass up and throw kibbles and bits at every damn body. So girl, bye.
Scott, wait, Scotty. I want to
Well,
say this to you. No, wait, Scotty. So are you saying
Mhm.
that when Shereé was on here the last time, that rather than being up the ass of Grandmaster Zodiac, that she should have been pushing her joggers and a workout line? Is that what you're saying?
Pushing P.
She should have.
hell yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking. All right, praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
It would have been something. It would have been something that she would have had working for her better than the other shit. Sometimes you gotta accept what you can do. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
Accept your talents for what they are.
Reggie, what she was doing is she's trying to live off of her son, Cairo, since he's working at Tyler Perry Studios. She's living off of him and not her own talent. But that's none of my business. I ain't coming to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Well, I mean, are you surprised?
No.
Well, listen, come on with the read, Scotty. We love a good read on the panel. Okay, we love a good cute.
Come on, Scotty.
Yeah, she really pissed me off. I'm just saying, she really pissed me off because she been up there fighting mad at Kandi because she didn't tell her what Drew said. When you pick and choose, when you want to throw a bone at somebody, the same way you went over there and told Marlo, you and Sanya went over there and told Marlo on the very first episode what them other girls said, not telling her what the fuck you and Sanya said. So fuck out of here, girl.
That's what she I can't remember what she said last week when she was with Kenya. She said when King was like, "What did you think about the event?" And she was like, "I could have worn my joggers." Bitch, you damn near did with that damn sweater dress. Talking shit. Like, Shereé, get out of here. You be talking shit too.
She do.
She really do.
It's just the fact, I just feel like she was taking it so damn serious and just overreacting on Kandi. And girl, find you something to do. Because she fighting for her.
But see, that's what she doing. See, that's what she doing. She's trying to find something to do so she can keep that peace because, you know, she gets fired every other season. So she's trying not to let that be a thing.
Exactly.
Not every other season. I'm screaming. Okay, well, let's go ahead and.
But what she wait. What she had to say to Kandi, I'm not against that. But for a lot of these different scenes, you could have had this conversation with her in a one-on-one. Because we know how reality TV works out. So you could have told the producers, "Hey, I want to meet with Kandi over here at this location, and we have this conversation." So if you wanted to, you could have had this out with Kandi. But she didn't want to do that because, let's be honest, Kandi is the number one woman on Atlanta. So she don't want to do too much. But if you really wanted to, you could have had that conversation. It's real simple. And had she said it to her, just like, "Hey, if something comes up, come to me." And Kandi could have said to her, "You know what? I was trying to give Drew the opportunity to come to you." It's real simple. Mm-hmm. But of course, we want to drag this out. And that's all it is.
Well, right. I have an unpopular opinion. My unpopular opinion is I think Shereé has a point. And what I mean by that is this. I understand what Kandi is saying, that she was trying to give Drew time to go to Shereé herself. I'm with that. But then, Kandi, you was going around telling everybody else the situation.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
From that point of view, Shereé had a point because Shereé heard from two separate people. Kandi said yada 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 yada. I feel like if Kandi had said to Drew, "Look, girl, you need to go talk to Shereé," and then didn't say anything else for a minute, that would have been one thing. But the fact that she did tell Shereé to go, she did tell Drew, "You need to talk to Shereé." Now I give her credit for that. But then you told Marlo, you told the other people, and both of them went back and said, "Well, Kandi said ... When you hear stuff like that from two different people, it does make you feel like, well, damn, why you couldn't have said nothing to me? So I
but she do the same thing.
Her point of view on that.
But she do the same thing, which what makes her point mute. She does the exact same fucking thing, and she don't, she don't like it. Now she don't like it because it's being done to her. That's why, you have a point, really. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, but I don't give a damn about how Shereé feel because she do it to everybody else. So now she don't like it because it's being done to her when she's done it on multiple occasions to everybody.
I agree.
She
Listen, I ain't defending Shereé because Lord knows I don't have nothing to defend in that. But I'm just saying that point, just in that little point, I see her point of view. That's all.
Okay.
But I know.
Wait. Scott, give me a second. But really, I hear what you're saying. But with what Scotty is trying to say, and I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, but with all the ish that Kim, Grandmaster Zodiac, was saying, Shereé could have went to Kim and Kandi and said, "Hey, let me put y'all together to have this conversation." Shereé never did that. It was, let me take all of this back to Grandmaster Zodiac, give her this ammunition for y'all to come at these other people. So with all that being said, even though you want this information or you want this loyalty, you never gave that to the other women, but you gave it to Grandmaster Zodiac. So fuck you.
Yeah, she gave it to Ku Klux Kim. That's what she gave it to.
Exactly. There you go.
That's what she gave it to. Go ahead, Joe. Moving forward.
Now, he done left.
Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I had to step away really quick. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, do y'all want to talk about Kandi and Todd's little?
Nope.
Well, wait. I got just one thing to say about that.
Okay.
First of all, this how you know that they sex life was popping. Nigga, you said y'all still be getting it in 2 to 3 times a week, and you still complaining.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
It ain't nothing wrong with. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying 2 to 3 times a week.
Like,
Look. The foundation is there. The electrical is there. The pipeline is there. It's all set in stone. We ain't believing the shit.
What I'm saying,
but all right.
When I'm saying I don't see nothing wrong with that, I'm saying I don't see nothing wrong with him wanting sex from his wife more often. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Oh, nothing.
That's not often.
Nothing wrong with it.
But y'all having it.
Oh, listen, they was freaks. We know that they was freaks, okay? They was freaks.
No.
They was
Kandi. No. Really be.
Wait a
Really
minute,
be.
y'all. Wait.
No. Kandi is the freak. Kandi is the fucking freak. Not Todd. Kandi's very freak.
I agree with you. You don't marry
they
a
was
freak
freaks
like
together.
that
You
and
ain't
not
no
be
freak
a
by your
freak
damn
too.
self, and you having threesomes. You freaks together.
Really be shut up.
Look, all he got to do. All he got to do is put those panties to the side, go in and ride, and do his damn business. I don't give a fuck. It's bullshit. Bullshit, damn it.
Okay.
I don't even know what the hell you talking about, but go ahead.
The next part I want to talk
about. All I'm saying is put the panties to the side, go in, slide, do your damn business, roll over, go to fuck the bed. That's all I'm saying. I know what it is. Hell.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Whatever.
I just like to say that. Y'all just give me a reason to say it. I just love to say that shit.
Go ahead, boo.
Anyways, so Drew and Anthony discussed Shereé. Okay, so Drew Drew and Anthony is shopping or whatever, and they talk about Shereé and talking about how how Anthony claims. Hold on, let me pull up the picture here with Mr. Anthony. He claims that Miss Shereé is not paying him. He was doing all this work and she wasn't paying him a dime. Y'all, do y'all believe anything that Mr. Anthony is saying?
Nope.
Yeah.
I believe
in that. I believe that. I believe Shereé ain't paying nobody. I sure do.
Yeah.
I have a
but why he looking like the bootleg version of fucking House of Aaron? If he
damn. Oh,
now don't you do him?
I'm not shading. No, I'm not shading House of Aaron, but I'm just saying, like, if he grew his hair out and he gained like about 30 pounds, he look like that.
Yeah.
Jay.
He does.
All the shade.
Let me say this. See, y'all done threw me all the way off. What was we even talking about?
What were you doing? We was having a legit conversation. What were you doing?
I was thinking about what I was going to
having
say.
libation.
I had that ether. I'm telling y'all, I had that ether ready that I was about to release. And then I didn't know who y'all was talking about, so I was waiting on that to go. Y'all know I'm on planet 19, so I zoned out. And then once y'all stopped, I was like, okay, I'm ready. And then shit, I'm like, damn, now I'd have forgot.
Damn.
Well, basically, they was talking about Shereé and how Shereé does not pay her assistants any money. Now, Shereé
yes. I have a theory. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. She just
I have a theory.
She has a history of not paying nobody nothing. So
she does.
Charging
however,
people $5 to take a picture with her.
I feel like he was running some errands for her on a friendly tip, and then he started requesting payment. And then that's where the problem came in.
And that's when she said it.
Right. So that's why I feel like when she say he was never my assistant, because the kids, they good to do that now. They could be in the studio with a motherfucker for 5 minutes and be like, I mean, when I wrote with Beyonce, you ain't write nothing. You sat in the studio, she hummed a couple lines, you said that sounds great, and she walked out to go get her motherfucking water break. The kids is quick to latch on to a name and be like, oh yeah, I was a personal assistant. Because first of all, child, he don't look like nobody's personal assistant. Is that how assistants look these days?
People look regular. Assistants look regular as hell.
I mean, yeah, I know regular, but damn.
So
do you know him personally? Because they all in Atlanta. Do you know him personally?
No, but he looked like he ready to change some oil.
I think that she is telling the truth. I think that he's telling the truth. And I say that because we do know, once again, that she does have a history of not paying people. And then at the end of the episode, she said, he's not my assistant. Why would I pay him if he's not my assistant? But then when you was talking to Kenya in the last episode, you was making it seem as if, yeah, he has done some things. He may not be your personal assistant to where he's with you every damn day, but when you need assistance, you hit him up. So yeah, so when you do hit him up on those instances, bitch, pay me my money.
Well, that's true. That's true. But then also let me say this. I agree with that too. But what if he was just riding the narrative? People don't believe in that, but that's the thing. Bandwagoning a narrative, because that's already the narrative. So it's easy to believe. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If motherfuckers know, that's like if somebody be like, oh yeah, I saw Tammy Roman. She went the fuck off on some bitch. She slapped that hoe. They had to carry her up out of there. Just made it up. You knowing Tammy or being an experienced her on TV, you know damn well you gonna be like, oh yeah, she did that shit and never even did it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it could be looked at in multiple ways. I don't think that he is lying. I just don't think that it was exactly that. I think it was something different.
Right. Now, Harold asks, do y'all feel like that did y'all believe what she said about Ralph, about him, crawling around with multiple means allegedly? You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I don't believe it, but I would love it to be true.
I bet you would. Or
was that Terrence who said that he felt like he got a little sugar in his tank?
I said that as well.
Terrence, he thinks everybody got
Terrence probably called him a sugar cube.
Well, let me say this. Ross make Ralph look like a McChicken.
Put him to shame, baby. Because I ain't never looked at Ralph any damn way.
Because when I saw Ross, I was like, God damn, who is that?
That man is gorgeous. That man is gorgeous.
It's the chocolate.
Who is gorgeous? Ross? Oh yeah, Ross. That's
moving forward.
Yeah, he's there.
Moving forward.
Don't
staying
hate.
here.
Why you sound like white people at
that
the airport or the
raggedy
bus?
dog ass rat.
Who like a dog
Because I'm not trying.
Oh,
Because I'm not
Ralph.
trying to hear nothing y'all saying about Ralph. Moving forward.
you don't know how to
His shaggy ass.
Okay, so
Moving forward.
okay, you guys. So we are almost at our 2 hour mark. So I want to kind of get into the situation with Kenya's daughter Brooklyn birthday party. Okay, she just turned 3 o'clock. I mean, not 3 o'clock. She just turned 3 years old. I don't know where the hell I got 3 o'clock from. But it is the day y'all know what I meant to say. Listen.
I know, but that shit was so fucking funny. I'm sorry. It was. It was funny as hell.
Look, charge it to my heart, okay? Charge it to my heart. But this is the day of Brooklyn's third birthday party, and to spice things up, Kenya suggested to play a tea game. Now the girls write down all their tea regarding, someone else in the group, and one person wrote that they heard that Kandi had sucked up some beefcake in the locker room. Now this was a very messy situation because
it wasn't nothing. I'm saying it wasn't. Look. We know what Kandi does. Kandi has been very forthcoming with what she has done with men, women, all that other stuff. I only think that Kandi was upset because it was in the locker room, in a place that's kind of dirty, not disclosed. I think that's the only reason she was upset. Not at the act, just the location.
I just don't believe that she was sucking dick in the locker room. Maybe she was.
Let me say this, but let me say this. I understand we filming the show. I get that. I understand we need some attention. I get that. But whoever wrote that on the card was so fucking out of line and disrespectful.
It was Kenya. It was Kenya.
It was so many things that you could have said. There was so. I don't think it was Kenya. I think
it was Kenya.
I think it was one of the newbies who trying to hold on to
Marlo.
I think it was Marlo.
I definitely. That sound like some shit Marlo would have said.
I think it was Marlo.
Because remember when the whole who said that? Marlo was who brought it up at the table that day, on that season, and then about the trailer. Marlo said something about remember her and Kandi's whole beef situation. She was saying how she was high piece to Balak or whatever she said in the trailer. So all of that made me feel like it was Marlo.
I believe it.
Future events.
Another thing too, I think Kandi tired of people using sexual stuff as a way to shade her. Like that's the only thing they got for her. It's some sex stuff. That's all they got.
I'm over it, to be honest. They can just move it the fuck along. And first of all, Kenya ass out of order for having that motherfucking game at her daughter party.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck if this for TV and not, bitch. It's other people, kids around here, and your child around here.
Wait. No. Do you feel that? Wait. Do you feel that way because Jamie felt away? Because I will say this, fuck Jamie. So you ain't feel no way when they was talking about Kandi, but when we start throwing around the B word, which is bitch, now all of a sudden it's kids here. It's a kids party.
No,
fuck Jamie.
The fact of the matter
fuck Jamie.
That's going on at a kid's party.
I just think that was the last straw. I think they were trying to be, because the reality is this. Let's go behind. Let's break the fourth wall for a second.
Let's break it. Let's do it. Go ahead.
Wait a minute, y'all, please.
I'm not fighting you. I'm just saying. Okay.
Guys, one at a time, please.
Thank you. Let me.
Shut up, JoJo. Go ahead, baby. I love you.
All I was saying was going behind, breaking the fourth wall. Everybody who showed up for that party knew they were filming. Everybody who showed up for that party had to sign off to be a part of it. So they knew what it was. So I think they were trying to be good sports. I think they were trying to go along with the get along. But at a certain point, I think it just got to be too much. That's just my opinion.
It was too much. I just feel like, me personally, I try not to question people's mothering or fathering skills. because I don't have children. And even if I did, it's something that I try not to touch on. But if I did have kids, I'm not going to be, I don't give a fuck if it's for TV or not. What the cameras would have got was a cute little tea party. Y'all would have rolled these motherfucking cameras around to see all the damn money that I spent on this motherfucking party. And y'all would have saw my daughter get sung happy birthday to and smash her hand in the motherfucking cake, and bitches would have took them and they motherfucking kids the fuck home. That's what it would have been. Point blank, period. I'm not going to bring that bullshit around my kids or any motherfucking kids. Let's just be honest. Even though housewives might not be loving hip hop Atlanta, things can get physical. And when adults is in their feelings and adults is acting like children, you never know how the situation may turn out. And if a bitch want to throw a glass, a chair, a cup, and that hit somebody baby, or some kids are affected, or your child get hurt, then it's going to be a problem. Then motherfuckers going to want to go to prison. Then motherfuckers going to want to sue. That shit is crazy as hell. Sometimes I don't give a fuck what the check looking like. You got to have some damn dignity. And that's something that Kenya do not fucking have. And you could tell she don't have that the way she let that motherfucking sissy embarrass her on motherfucking TV.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Going on my sister's head.
All right.
Moving forward.
So let's get to the last. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the last part. We're almost done, you guys. So, Kenya brought up the fact that she brings up the fact that Marlo told others that she borrowed Lisa Ray's Range Rover, and she said that she doesn't even know Lisa Ray like that. But she heard that Marlo's Rolls Royce is rented. And Marlo says this is not true. So they go back and forth a little bit, and then it moves on into the next tea regarding what Anthony made about Shereé and discussed. So Drew and Shereé goes back and forth between it and she says that Anthony was never her assistant. So it gets worse. So instead of Drew and Shereé going back into it, a friend of what's the girl name? Try to get my notes here.
I think it's Tom, something like that.
Tom. So Tom goes in and she said, "Okay, well, is Anthony the same guy that Shereé did not want to work with? Basically, accuses of Ralph being gay."
Yeah, real?
Yeah.
What?
Mute yourself.
Okay, but damn, I'm in here trying to get some food ready for the. Sorry.
just, if you don't mind, just please mute yourself.
Here we go.
So it won't mess with the background. But yeah, what did you guys think of that last scene there?
Well, first of all, Drew. It was about Drew and Shereé getting into it over that shit that Drew wrote on that paper. Drew, my thing is, Drew was trying to get some shit going, and then you see how fast karma works. You're trying to embarrass somebody else, and then you got embarrassed at the same time.
Okay.
But you know what? You know how I know that shit was true with Shereé? Bitch, how you know that was about you? Did nobody even put your name on it?
Oh my
God. They say a hit dog a holler. Soon as somebody says something about a broke bitch, here comes Shereé. Where you get that from, babe? Who you hear that from? Girl.
I'm screaming.
And then Drew
Reggie,
talk about some. Oh well, I put Anthony on probation. Probation. He going around telling all of Atlanta that your husband. Right. He telling all of Atlanta that your husband like to hang out with the down to what's the Bulldogs. Okay.
Maybe he down at Blake's, 10th and Piedmont.
Okay.
All of it.
You talking about some putting him on probation, girl? What?
I'm screaming right now.
It was Drew acting like 1 minute she don't talk about my husband in that manner or in that light, whatever she was telling Miss Red. And then she goes and says, yes, I had put old boy Anthony on probation. It was like, after what he said about your husband, what was said about my husband?
She heard them.
No,
Now
she
it's
tried to
like you
pretend
forgot.
like she tried to pretend like she didn't know that's what Anthony said. She was acting like she thought that the lady just made up the lie. No, you heard they said that was Anthony. You heard it.
You thought that shit was just gonna go over people's head. Nah, baby. They
Exactly.
tried what she said. And yeah. So what you gonna do about it?
And let's be honest. Like, girl, I'm not going to say that it is what it is. You know, people take shit and run with it. I do believe that. I don't think that when it comes down to rich people, I'm going to just be honest. I think most of them are bisexual.
Drew is rich?
Well, celebrities or public figures.
Drew a celebrity?
A public figure. You know what? I'm trying to let her make it. I just feel like those types of people, they into that type of thing, and I feel like he is. I don't feel like he's sitting around crawling on floors with chains around his damn neck, being somebody's pup. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do believe that.
I bet you would, you hoe.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. No. You know, I don't think he was being a pup, but I definitely think he be dibbling and dabbling in the cookie and in the sugar. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She know that. Child, first of all, at the end of the day, if it's not a man, it's somebody. I'm not letting that trip to Florida go. Don't no man disappear for 3 days, bitch, on some I was thinking about shit. No, bitch. And while you was thinking about shit for them 3 days, I was packing shit.
Period.
Like, the fuck?
Out of there.
No. She gonna have to do better, and she gonna have to feel better about herself so she can let go of that dead weight. And I read in the comments, somebody was like, she ain't got any coattails to ride. That's my whole point. It fucking exactly. She barely got a motherfucking needle in the thread to hang on to, and that nigga hanging on to her while she hanging on to that.
A mess.
A whole damn mess.
Question.
And them rented ass houses, they gonna have to cut shit out.
Oh, don't go too deep now. You going all the way hard right now, Reggie, brother, cousin.
Yeah.
No. I'm calling you cousin and everything because you know, fuck your real cousin, but you know, don't do too much. Now I love you. Now don't do too much. Even though I'm not a friend of Drew. Don't do too much. Now.
Are you cooking?
Ain't nobody talking to you, Scott. I'm talking to your cousin. I'm not talking to you.
Ralph is the embarrassment of a man, of anything. I'm sorry. He is sorry as hell. I'm disgusted. Like, I can't even find him attractive. When he first came on, yeah, I did think that he was fine, but that shit done faded away. He a bum.
Okay, wait, Reggie. Well, Reggie, that might be a good thing because that is your cousin's husband, sister, wife, thingy-majiggy. So that might be a good thing.
Listen, that's off limits anyway. If Scotty was dating Barack Obama and I had a chance to have him, it would be a no-go.
Oh no.
Okay, guys, we're about to go ahead and pretty much end this episode here. Drew basically said that she can handle Shereé, and it caused a whole big debacle between them. And then now,
handle her how?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Handle her how? Cause she don't know how to respond to people. Like, if she has some good reads off the top, that'll be good. But every time Shereé is not a great reader. We know this. But if you let Shereé get you, if Shereé can't read nobody, you in trouble.
That's true. That's true. But this kind of foreshadows a beef between Drew and Sanya. Okay, like it just really just foreshadows a beef between them
Yeah.
because this feels like that Drew was doing absolutely too much, and it's interesting to see how the dynamic between these two women shift within the next few episodes, which we will definitely see in New York. So, guys, I just want to go ahead and end this on a good night note. I know we are 2 hours here. We are past our limit. Some people have to be at work early in the morning. And I just want to say, guys, that you have anything that you wanted to ending, like any closing notes on this, both episodes on Basketball Wives and Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Well, for me, I would say that Basketball Wives opening was very It showed that the season is promising. You know, the last season we came from a terrible ass season.
Yes,
That
we
was
did.
horrible, man.
It looked like it's gonna be good this season. I'm ready to see the rest. Real Housewives of Atlanta is picking up. You know, the drama has started, so now the games has only begun. Okay, and I got high hopes. This is good shows for both of them, and it's gonna give us more to talk about up here. So
we're going to see Shereé versus Kandi, Marlo versus Kandi, Drew versus Sanya, Marlo versus Kenya, Marlo versus possibly Drew. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Marlo messy as hell.
Marlo is trying. Look, Marlo said, "I got my peach and I'm a security." That's what she's saying.
Happy birthday,
she need to secure a better
Happy
wig
birthday.
and stop wearing helmets.
Don't do that.
Football helmet wig wearing ass.
Oh shit! No.
Ain't today Candy's birthday?
And
yeah,
yes,
today
happy
birthday.
birthday. Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Candy girl. Y'all know I love Candy. No. Candy is the reason I even started watching Atlanta. I came on when she came on. So shout out to Candy. Love you, baby. Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys,
Next week we're gonna be on Really Big channel.
Yeah, so
Yes,
next week
honey,
it
come
will
on
be
over
on
to the.
Really Big. We will be.
I'm gonna have some water for y'all, but everybody else can have
Really be said, y'all been drinking too much this time limit. I know. Normally, now y'all know me. Normally, I'll be trying to end shit in 50 minutes. But I was like, let me just try to drag it out a little bit. Let y'all do y'all thing, right? That's why I kind of paused on trolling for this episode, but I'll be back to trolling on Really B's house.
Wait. Pause. No. So you gonna pause on trolling when you are the main troller? You so full of shit.
Because I'm hosting, y'all. I'm hosting. I gotta make sure everything runs smoothly. I don't have time to troll like that when I'm trying to make sure the show runs smoothly. You'll know when you host.
Wait. First of all, to quote Roxanne, aka It's Rocks, I don't care who tell it, but I'm gonna say this because I think Really B is next week, and on the following week, when y'all come over to the Citadel, the fortress. We not talking about you right now, but when y'all come over to the Citadel, it's gonna be some shit. When y'all come over to my place, we gonna have it popping. Yes, that's right. Praise the Lord.
All right. Well, guys, what y'all all got coming up with? Sakina, I'll start with you. What you got coming up with, Queen?
I'm late on all my reviews, and that's because I'm exhausted. And then I got my hair done today.
I feel you. Me too. I've been working.
So you'll see me when y'all see me. I'll try to make some videos tomorrow. I still gotta get my Housewives of Atlanta review out. So, child, y'all see me on the tube. Get your notifications up.
Okay. How about you, Mr. Scotty by nature?
Okay. Tomorrow is Roasted Review. It'll be on Terrence channel tomorrow.
I will be there.
Thursday is the prelude with me and Jamar, and Adrian Expressions will be our special guest. So that's gonna be a very good show. I don't miss that one. And Saturday is the influence with me and Reggie, which is what we're about to film soon after we get off of here. With
Yay!
Reggie and our childhood friends. We'll be filming it soon after we get off of here. And Sunday is Who Was Wrong with Melanated Crowns, and we will be discussing the beef with Quad and Mariah.
Okay, y'all. What you got
That's
coming
be a
up?
good one.
Okay, so when it comes to all the shows and whatnot, I'm behind only because my computer was being a real ass to me. But what y'all can expect is the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Beverly Hills, the Love and Marriage Huntsville and Atlanta, all the other stuff that is coming in between. I'm going to be shady right here. In the event that really brings me back, y'all can expect me for the Love and Marriage DC panel, shade. And all of what we do here. Praise God. Hallelujah. Thank you. Hey, shout out for the AJ. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing, y'all. Reggie, what you got coming up?
Well, of course, y'all can definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm still uploading videos, still pushing. I'm trying to work more on getting them coming quicker, but I always want nothing but the best for my subscribers. So, I'm all about quality. And me and Scotty, as he stated, we got our thing that we doing. Of course, the influence. For those of you who are not familiar with the influence, we basically speak on influential artists who have made an impact in the music industry. Influential Black artists. And yes, I do want to make emphasis. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm Black.
But that's what we do. And, it's a very interesting show for those who want something a little different. We have our shady moments, but it's more based on just really discussing people's legacy and what they brought forward and just interesting conversation. So tune into that every Saturday.
Hey, get it. Okay, Miss Willie B, we know you hosting a panel next, but what else you got going
Yes,
on?
I'm excited to be hosting next week. I look forward to seeing everyone there. And honestly, what's going on my channel, I just have a lot. Like, May is a busy month. There are a lot of shows starting up. So I'm just trying to stay up because I'm not. But they got me watching the Basketball Wives. Y'all know we have Beverly Hills on my channel. Dubai, we're going to be doing Dubai next month. Bling Empire, I just started Bling Empire that dropped last week. What else? Yeah. So y'all just come on over and check it out, child. It's a little bit of everything over there, child.
Okay, and let me just say one more thing, Josiah, before you close it out. Let me just say one more thing. Everybody that's in here, I know we have like over 100 people that was in here. I think you got up to like 170, I believe.
It was like 178, yeah.
Yeah, so all of you guys that's in the chat, if you have not subscribed to everybody's channel, please subscribe to their channels. And not only do you need to subscribe to their channels, watch the content. I always have to say that a lot. A lot of people say, well, I'm subscribed. Okay, are you watching? That's what really matters. So be sure to subscribe to everyone that's up here and make sure you're watching everybody's content. And I just had to put that out there.
And if I could be just a little bit shady, exactly, yes, praise the Lord. See, I have episode 5 of what we're doing. Y'all want to make sure that y'all be there because I have at a minimum 1 but 2 special guests that's gonna grace us on my week, and y'all just gotta be here. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be some shade thrown all the way through, so just be here because y'all know I ain't gonna lie to you. Mojo Jojo might lie to you, but I ain't gonna lie to you. We're gonna have a good time. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you for that, y'all. I appreciate it.
I do what I can. Praise the Lord. Yes. Praise it. Praise His holy name. Yes.
Well, guys, thank y'all so much. I really enjoyed my time with all of you guys, and it was a really good conversation. To start to new content for Josiah's World TV, I just wanted to kind of share this with you guys. I do have some content coming up. Basketball Wives, this is your place to watch any Basketball Wives tea or drama that goes on in front of the scenes and also behind the scenes. And also, I'm posting starting this Thursday my Blackumentary stories, which is like the Black version of documentary stories, which will be each Thursday at 6 p.m. and also more story times talking about my personal life and what I've been through as far as Josiah being real, which will premiere on Sundays. And of course, you'll be getting your tea and your full breakdown. So I have been really quietly working behind the scenes, but I'm so excited to, share the information with you guys. And I would like to personally, on public, invite each and every one of you to my game night. So I am working on a new series this summer as well, where I invite different groups of friends, and we can have like a virtual game night, right? Like a drinking game. We'll play like different types of
Oh
games.
yes, most dead.
Play like different games such as maybe Heads Up, or we'll play like different games that you will be in person, and you like you get a kickback and y'all turning up in person. So I would love to invite you guys, all of y'all, to that, and I'll get you details soon.
And right quick, I do want to say this. Y'all know that me and Mojo Jojo, we got our issues because he's an Aries and I'm a Capricorn. But
that's the only reason why.
See, can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk? Mm-hmm. But what I want to say is this: regardless of what myself and Mojo Jojo may have going on, or what me and the asparagus may have going on, we are a family. We are very close knit. We have our little issues that y'all see, but we love each other. So what I'm going to say is this: please make sure, and I mean this wholeheartedly, for everyone that's up here, for all those who are, regular panel members, and special guests like Reggie, please make sure that you subscribe to us. Make sure you watch the content, because we all give something different, even though y'all get what we normally give y'all. But make sure that y'all do that. And when we all come together, it is a very good whole time. We have a good time. We shade, we gag, and do all that. This is what we do. It is a great time, and we love each other, even though we sit here and go back and forth. So please make sure that you're not only subscribed to all of us, but stay tuned, because we all individually have great things coming, but as a collective, we gonna bring y'all some stuff that y'all thought y'all wanted, but you ain't know that you really want it. Just make sure that you wait for it. Praise the Lord.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that, Yarel. And guys, with that being said, we are out of here. You should hit that like button and subscribe. And thank y'all so much for watching. Okay. All right.
Bye, everybody. Love ya.
Bye.